Change your life in 10 days. In just 10 days. You have an opportunity to participate in a 10-day Jumpstart Your Health program. Why should you participate? Good question. Are you on blood pressure medicine, statins, diabetes medication? Do you want to lose a few pounds? Then this Jumpstart is for you. Many people are on statins for high cholesterol, blood pressure medications, and diabetes medications. Costly medications that cost everyone a lot of money. Chronic diseases cannot be cured by medications. Medications only treat the symptoms, not the causes of chronic disease. You can halt the progression of a chronic disease, or in many cases even heal yourself from a chronic disease, just by changing what you eat. Chronic diseases are labeled pre-existing conditions. 1 in 2 Americans have pre-existing conditions. Chronic diseases affect approximately 133 million Americans, representing more than 40% of the total population of this country. And the thing is, if you have one chronic disease, most likely you will get more. Many people have tried various diets to no avail. Most diet programs expect you to come back. They need you to come back because they need to make money. That is their business model. Keep you coming back, buying their food, their system. The thing is, eating healthy need not be complicated or expensive. Some of the results of the Jumpstart: we've had people lower their total cholesterol up to 50 points, lowered blood pressure, lower glucose numbers. We've had people lose a pound a day over the 10 days for a 10-pound weight loss. They have increased energy, better sleep, and a reduction in prescription medications. Every participant will receive a copy of the book, The Engine 2 7-Day Rescue Diet. This, though written by Rip Esselstyn, is based on years of research by his dad, Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn. Who's Rip? Well, he was a professional triathlete who then became a firefighter. And he found that a lot of his firefighter friends had high cholesterol. So he challenged them to change their diet and eat healthier. With that, he wrote a book called The Engine 2 Diet. And he's helped thousands of people ever since. His dad, Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn, is a famous cardiac surgeon at the Cleveland Clinic and author of the book Prevent and Reverse Heart Disease. So how will this Jumpstart work? Well, first off, you'll start by getting your biometrics taken, so we have a starting point for you. Then, for the next 10 days, you'll eat only whole food plant-based meals. What is a whole food plant-based diet? It's anything that's a fruit, vegetable, grain, or legume. It is the only diet, not Weight Watchers, not Atkins, not Paleo, not Shakeology, that has peer-reviewed medical research that shows long-term cure rates of chronic diseases. The others may help you lose weight, but they won't help you fight disease. The book comes with great recipes and great graphics to make the meal planning easier. Then after the 10 days, you get your biometrics taken again and you see the results. During the 10 days, you'll also avoid all processed foods because processed foods are heavy in fat, salt, and sugar. You'll also avoid dairy, meat, eggs, and white bread products, white pastas. You'll have whole grain pasta, you'll have whole grain breads, just not white bread. You should never be hungry or go hungry on this. If you are hungry, you eat. This is not a starvation diet. As long as the food is compliant, you eat. In fact, people say they feel guilty eating so much because they still lose weight. And the reason is, fruits, vegetables, grains, and legumes are nutrient dense, meaning that they give you all the vitamins and minerals that you need to survive. But they're not calorie dense. So you can eat a lot more and feel full and satisfied, but not gain weight. You'll also receive a daily newsletter sharing recipes, research, and ideas to help you through the 10 days. Does this work? Well, the journey towards good health takes time and commitment. Doug Schmidt committed to eating a whole food plant-based diet after he had a major heart attack. He lost 60 pounds and was able to discontinue all of his medications, even a daily aspirin. His total cholesterol is 120. In the picture on the bike, he weighs what he did in high school, 165 pounds. Jessica Bowen At age 29, had stage 3 invasive breast cancer. She did the chemo and radiation to no avail. She began her own research, saw the documentary Forks Over Knives. If you haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend it. It's on Netflix, Amazon Prime, and iTunes. She wrote to one of my favorite whole food plant-based docs, Dr. John McDougall, and began eating a whole food plant-based diet. She is now cancer-free and has lost over 92 pounds. This is Lainey Mulraith. She wrote the book My Plant-Based Journey. On the left, that's her at age 48, and on the right, her at age 63. Kitten Barbarossa lost 300 pounds. Lori and her husband Ed, he lost 140, she lost 150. Summer McGowan beat ulcerative colitis and lost 100 pounds and now runs marathons. Tim Kaufman was born with a genetic disorder called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. His joints are very loose and hypermobile. The excess weight was too much for his joints to handle. He was cast and fitted with expensive leg braces. After losing his weight, he now runs marathons and no longer uses the braces. Josh LaJohny, boy from the Bayou, grew up on everything fried. He played football in college. He was injured but kept eating like he was still playing football. He wanted to lose weight for graduation and started running. Then he found a book by Rich Roll called Finding Ultra. Rich Roll lost weight eating a plant-based diet and became an ultra-marathoner. So Josh decided to try this way of eating. He is now an ultra-marathoner himself, finishing a 100-mile race in Florida in under 24 hours. This past December, he was selected to be on the cover of Runner's World magazine. His family together has lost over 1,000 pounds. I know a teacher who is using this to heal from IBS, another healing her and her daughter's autoimmune issues. Another teacher is using this way of eating to halt the progression of macular degeneration. I have a vice principal, after 2 weeks, has lost 19 pounds in an effort to halt the progression of his diabetes. Another, to control her blood pressure and reduce her cholesterol. I have another teacher lost over 100 pounds. One teacher is using it to recover from colon cancer, using it to prevent any reoccurrence of the disease. Nutrition is powerful. The human body wants to thrive. Its natural state is to thrive, not just exist. Even with all the abuse taken in with poor nutrition, it still wants to live. Please consider doing the Jumpstart, if not for yourself, for your family. It is all in your hands, not your doctor's, not a health coach or some company's products. It's in your grocery store in the produce section. You're only one meal away from a healthier you. If you would like to participate in the 10-day Jumpstart, let your health and wellness coordinator know. It is only 10 days to better health.